Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to Game 2 of the playoffs. Game 2, clinching game. I don't know what the next game's going to be. I should have simmed these first and learned my lesson from the last time we did this. But I didn't.
Don't learn, do you?
I don't fucking learn. That's fine. So the last time, obviously Game 1, we did, what was it, St. Louis and Nashville. St. Louis kicked the ever-living shit out of Nashville. Here's your next one. So we're going to the Battle of Alberta, the one everybody wants to know. Edmonton's up 3-1. Hold on while I get my important beer. We think we have cameras on this time. We won't know until after. Oh, that's pretty good. So quarantine's in effect. As always, I'm your host, Nick. Today you hopefully can see who I'm joined with, but right now I'm joined with...
Eddie.
And the pizza guy. And Higgins, the pizza guy.
Eating my pizza, so sorry about that.
Nobody knows where Mike is right now. He's MIA. We think the zombies might have gotten him. But it's fine. You know, it's fine. So let's start this game up. So if you missed the first game, what we're doing is obviously simulating the 2020 playoffs because we don't know if they're going to happen. We hope that they happen. But, this is the end-all be-all, man. Any takers in this game? Edmonton's up 3-1. I think Edmonton's home since they're on the right side of the screen.
I'm going with Edmonton.
Yeah?
I was just going to say Edmonton.
All right. Yeah, I want to go against it, but no, I'm going to go Edmonton too, just because they're at home. Okay, let's go. There we go. There we go. Don't remember if I shut off the announcers, so if we can hear them, I'll shut them off, but I'm pretty sure they're still off. So Ed, are you disappointed that we're on Skype and not Zoom, so you can't show your massive cleavage?
Yeah, actually I am. I wish we were on Zoom because I've been collecting all these different wallpapers to use as my virtual background. It's been great. I really, really enjoy Zoom in that feature. Skype has to get their shit together.
I took a picture of it so I can always post it. If you want me to.
You just gotta censor it.
Yeah, so do I. The Zoom layout is way better.
It's way better than Skype.
Yeah. But Skype's free right now, so...
Zoom costs
What are we doing? I don't want to collect sides. Yeah.
No chosen.
Sorry. There we go. Game is on. Oh! So, how's everybody's weekend? Is everybody zombieing it up just like me?
Doing the same thing I've been doing for the past 5 weeks. Actually, no, that's not true. Wow.
Holy shit.
This is the same thing happened. So this is what I was afraid of. So when the first goal happened in the last game, St. Louis scored in the first minute. This is faster. So every time I've played these games, it's like you either get too good or the computer gets too good, and the scores are like they're like basketball scores or football scores. It's like fucking 30 to 8 or whatever. So I got real nervous, the last game last night or the night before when we did this, and it turned out a 5-1 game. So we'll see what happens here. But Edmonton up early. Are announcers on? Announcers are not on, so you can't hear it.
You put the camera down a little so you can see the score and the time?
Ah, shit. I can do that. Those watching at home can see it because they're getting the capture card. But yeah, give me 2 seconds. Entertain the people. I'll be back in a split second because I got to take my headphones off to do this.
Ed, do you want to do some commentary? Play-by-play?
And then the other guys got it. They've got Calgary driving up the side. We got it towards the middle. And he shoots.
Behind the net. Clear it out of the defensive end.
And Zach Kassian passes it over to Zach Kassian. And Zach Kassian shoots. And Tkachuk has it. He passes it to Tkachuk. And Tkachuk gets shoved off the puck when he passes it back to Tkachuk. Tkachuk shoots again.
Okay, I turned off the announcers for a reason.
Oh.
Nobody wants to hear that shit, Ed. I do realize I got up to fix the camera so that you guys can see it. No one can tell I was doing that, obviously, because they're getting an actual raw capture from the actual system. But I'm pretty sure I just showed my ass to my camera, so that's fine. That's what the edit button's at. We'll fix it in
You don't
post.
wear pants and or underwear.
Nothing. Just
I just got a phone call on my computer.
on Skype.
No, it's my sister-in-law's computer.
Higgins just
It's ranked.
stealing computers from people.
It's National Send Nudes Day, so be careful.
Yeah,
Is it really?
I already tried that.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
According to Barstool, it is.
Well, I won't say anything about those guys.
They're idiots.
Well, yeah, but they know they are. They're supposed to be. It's kind of the point.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I like Barstool. I like a lot of the smaller stuff Barstool does. I don't really like some of the bigger stuff that they do. Chicklets is the best thing they do, but they don't do it. They bought it, so.
But their Instagram page is shit, for sure.
It's not. See, I don't use Instagram at all. Partly why we have an Instagram and it doesn't get fucking used.
Dude, Instagram is literally the only social media I do use.
See, I use Reddit. I feel like we've had these conversations on mic before. Maybe we haven't, but I only use Reddit.
Yeah.
But Reddit's not social media.
Sure, it is.
Exactly.
It's just a forum, dude.
Yeah, that's a form of social media.
It's a forum, not
It's not a standard forum either. It's not people talking to each other about topics. It's posts of videos and images and pictures, just like social media is.
Yeah, in a forum like format.
It is a post of media and then comments on that post. What's Instagram? It's the same fucking thing.
No, it's
just
holes and.
Well, I've never used Reddit, so I don't fucking know what.
Reddit's great. So Reddit is just like Reddit. The difference between Reddit and everything else, other than obviously the layout, is Reddit is like an amalgamation of everything put into one. So like nobody has like their personal Reddit. Hey, there you go. There's a game now. Calgary with the goal. Nobody posts like their own, hey, this is my Reddit profile and here's all my stuff and what I'm doing.
Exactly.
It's like
that's what makes it not social media.
But see, you do have a profile and you do have a username. The account's just generally anonymous, and you're posting.
Yeah, you have a name on like Gmail.
Yeah.
That's not social media. That's fucking.
That's an email. Yeah, I realize that, but you can't log into my Gmail and see my emails. You can log into my Reddit and see all of my posts and comments because it's public.
You can't log into your Reddit. You can go to your page.
What?
You know, if someone's logging into your profile, and then you have an issue.
Well, sure. Okay, sorry. I'm using old man talk. Sorry. Yes, you can't log into my Reddit, but you can go to my Reddit profile and see everything that I've posted and everything that I've commented on. And then as you're scrolling through essentially exactly the layout that Instagram has, except it's more than just pictures and videos, you're scrolling top to bottom of a topic. The biggest difference is you can use a hashtag on Twitter or on Instagram to search like buttholes or fitness girls or whatever you're looking for. On Reddit, you have communities, and that's what makes it a forum. So the community might be like, show me your butthole, and it's all pictures of buttholes. Or it might be, you know, there's ones for cars, and there's ones for...
subreddit you getting into, Nick?
There's some wild ones, dude. There are some wild ones.
When did buttholes become attractive to look at?
Buttholes are either incredibly disgusting to look at or incredibly attractive to look at. One or the other, there's nothing in between.
It never goes the other way. It's always just looks like a shit fucking balloon knot.
No.
Like, titties and puss and ass, that's attractive to look at.
Sure. But you can add a butthole. I mean, people like feet. I don't get the feet thing.
I feel like a lot of people like buttholes. Like, feet is...
Did that go straight over the glass? That was fucking wild. It looked like he shot it in the corner and it just disappeared.
It did.
But yeah, no, I'm with you. I don't... But to each their own. Like, if you like feet, you like feet. I don't, but some people do. That's fine.
A lot of millennials, they like eating ass.
Who doesn't?
They also, you know, maybe that's why they started eating Tide Pods, just to clean the shit out of their mouth.
I want to know how many people actually ate a Tide Pod.
I don't know.
It had to be next to nobody, right?
No, I guarantee you people did.
But how do you do that and survive?
I don't know, just fucking poison
I think people actually ate it and swallowed it. I think they just bit
probably got it fucking thrown, like, they probably threw up or got
You had it, yeah, like rejected.
I wouldn't doubt it if you looked it up that some people probably did die from
Oh, yeah. So, well, I guess that's what I mean. Like, I know it was everywhere for like 5 seconds or whenever it was going around the internet. And I'm sure somebody actually died from it. People die from fucking everything, but
Yeah.
but it was like everybody was like fake eating them. But I'm sure somebody did it. It's just the people that were in on the joke were smart enough to not actually fucking eat the
To not
things.
actually fucking eat it.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
You know, unpopular opinion. I don't know if I like the Edmonton orange jerseys. I like the old blue ones better. I mean, I'm glad they're orange because they stand out more, right? Like, I feel like every team uses the same primary colors or complementary colors, I should say, not primary colors. But I don't know. I thought the blue and orange, with blue being the predominant color, was better. Woo! Woo! On pace for a lot of goals in this one here.
Jesus. Did you have the period sped up? Or are they full length periods?
No,
Doing,
no, there
straight
should be
up
10 minutes. They just accelerate the time. Did I leave it on 20?
yeah. So, like,
I didn't,
half a
honestly, Ed, I didn't go into settings. I just loaded what we did last time.
oh,
Nice pass. Nice setup. Neil in front.
Loser.
There's your boy Lucic. Lucic.
Bird.
Good old hunchback.
He's kind of a dying breed, man. I mean, he was not as good as his stats ever shown as far as like just raw talent goes. Like, he scored 30-something goals. I was at the game. I think he scored his first 30th when he played for the Bruins. But like, I feel like 70% of his goals, he was standing one step from the crease.
Yeah.
I mean, they count. Don't get me wrong.
He's just a big
17,
dude.
yeah. Well, it's not just that he's because he is a big dude. It's that he had that part of his game that is dying out. He was just like a level above in the talent pool to still get a job professionally, you know? And then he made a name for himself. And I don't know if he would still be playing if he didn't have the success in Boston that he did.
Yeah. What was his like first game, first shift? He got into a fight and kicked the shit out of the guy.
Yeah, well, and that was him. You know, that's him kind of setting that tone or that character or whatever.
Yeah.
And then also, I guess, Chiarelli going to Edmonton helps out, right? Because he played in Edmonton for so long because Chiarelli took him. He was one of his guys. But he's still playing. He's still playing in Calgary. Before the zombie apocalypse, that is.
Dude, that was a bullshit call.
A
This
little
game's
bit.
so sick.
5-on-3 now. Here's your chance. Tie it up. Winning all the faceoffs too is Calgary. The only thing this is really missing, other than the fact that it's fake, is the just the bullshit after the play that like adds to the story. It's kind of why I decided, well, let's just do the clinching games. I don't want to watch every single game because it's not there. You know, it's not going to carry over. You're not going to get the like garbage fist fights that like turn into something big.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even show, fake fights in this.
I mean, there's fighting when you play. I've never, not that I've ever sat here and watched this. Like, I think this is probably the first time since I was a kid where you just like watch a game. I remember doing that as a kid. Do you still do that?
Oh, I don't think I ever did.
Yeah, I remember doing it once or twice, just being like,
In-game?
oh, this is funny.
Watching like a simulated game, I've never done that.
I've done it once or twice, but I wasn't, it was just like something to put on in the background because I was bored, and this was, I mean, I was probably like, I don't know, 13 or something.
You
But
haven't this P hub yet, but it probably wasn't invented back then.
back
either.
then, no, we're talking like, you know, the internet was like AOL 2.0 and People Connection. That was it.
Everyone hit this-
Chat rooms and shit, getting groomed by older men in chat rooms.
AIM chats,
Yeah, no, we're talking even before that probably.
like the actual AOL.
Yeah. Like,
Oh.
Probably Nintendo 64 would have been the last time I did that. I think I had NHL 96, which would have made sense.
I don't remember if I even had an NHL game for that. I had the Sega stuff, like NHL 94 and all that stuff.
Yep, I have that now.
And then I don't think I got hockey again until PlayStation, when I got PlayStation 2.
See, I don't even know if I had...
I had like NHL 2004, 2005.
I have all my NHL games right there in front of me, and I can't read them from where I am.
I like this rush. Oh, broken up.
Well, they survived the 5-on-3, and now they get their own power play. Hey! Oh, good break up in the middle. But yeah, getting back to that, I doubt that this game will allow a simulated game to have a fight in it. As far as I know, it's in the game. I know it's in 19. I downloaded this bot and downloaded this game specifically so we could do this. This has been a close one. I like this. I like this.
Better than fucking 5-1.
Yeah, better than 5-1 when one was garbage time. This would have been... Oh, God, I hope they play the actual playoffs, because this is the series you want to watch. Now, there's no guarantee that if they finish the regular season that they would... Do you think... All right, let's say hockey does come back this year, which I'm not so confident that it will. But let's say it does. Do they go straight into the playoffs? Does that fuck some of the teams over?
Yeah. Well,
I know we talked about this because I remember Mike's opinion on it. I don't remember if it was during the last game or not. So we might be repeating ourselves, but
Probably.
but if you think about it, right, like, I wouldn't imagine that people are exactly ready to just get back into full speed. Like,
dude, there's people fucking protesting. Now, I hope that's the minority, but there's people out there holding signs saying that this whole thing is a fraud.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
See, if you were on Reddit, you would know these things.
Yeah, but I'm also...
I saw that shit on Instagram, so...
I don't follow protests. I follow people that actually have something beneficial to add to this fucking society.
So I apologize for cutting you off. Do you mean the fans won't be ready to go to a game, or the players won't?
Oh, fuck those guys. I'm talking about the players.
Yeah.
Players won't be ready to play.
I don't...
Unless they're still working out somehow, but...
Well, I mean, they'll be ready because they're all going to be at the same playing level. I shouldn't say the same, but they're all going to be at the same, like, playing Rust. Nobody's...
Yeah, I'm not saying one's going to have
an advantage.
An advantage over the other. They're all going to have Rust.
The difference is, and I think we brought this up last time, they all haven't played the same number of games. So some of those teams that are, like, on the bubble, that might be, like, 1 or 2 wins away from making the playoffs, if they've played 69 games and then the team in the playoffs have 72, then you'd have to find a way to make that up. I think that's where they're going to get fucked. Because if they come back and they're like, okay, cool, we're going to start the playoffs because it's June and we should be done with the playoffs right now, they're going to have those teams finish those games. And then it's like, is it fair because they got to actually play? And then it's like, well, the teams that have finished the season, do they get scrimmages? And then do you want the scrimmages to get game ready, risking injury? It's just, I don't know. It's just a fucking mess. I can't see how they're going to bring it back without a massive asterisk on it.
Well, I mean, it already is going to have an asterisk. I mean,
It was like...
no matter what, it is what it is.
I mean, they're only 10 games from, 10, 11 games from the end of the season.
Well, if they just give the Stanley Cup to the Bruins this year, which who would get it, right? They have the best record. Do they not?
They do have the best record. You are right.
So I mean, like, I'm not just saying just the Bruins just because I'm a fucking homer. I'm just saying the Bruins because they have the best record.
Yeah, but there's no fucking way they do that.
Right, but either way, if they come back and they play, it has an asterisk. If they just hand it to the fucking league leading team, it has an asterisk.
Yeah, but that's... Yeah. I mean, they'll come back and make some... I mean, they've done shortened seasons before, right? Like, that's happened before. They're not just going to hand it to the... They're not going to hand it to whoever's got the most points.
Did they not have a season like 05 or something?
They've missed so many seasons, man. I know you've been out of the loop, but they've missed...
No, I remember that's part of why I stopped watching hockey.
A lot of people did, but since then they've had a shortened season since then, and they've had, I think, a lockout since then. They've had a lockout that lasted half a season since then too.
I thought there
and
was
then they had a
one
strike in the
season where
90s
just
too.
didn't play.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
But I don't remember when, but
No, you're right. I don't remember the year, but 04 or 05.
they didn't have a season, and that's when I stopped. That's when I fucking stopped watching.
It took them a long time to recover fan base, and I think it's weird though, because around the same time, like, what's the argument you hear from people? Like, what does Joe, our friend Joe, say all the time about fucking hockey? That you can't watch it because you can't see what's happening. But that's because he hasn't watched hockey since.
I like watching it. It just
but I hear that argument of I can't tell what's happening. It's too fast, or I can't see the puck. And it's like, well, it's because you haven't watched it in 20 years. Like, the last time you watched it on a fucking tube TV. Like, HDTV is a thing now. That should be the number one thing that has helped the sport.
It's awesome for stuff like that, hockey, for all sports.
Right, but the big argument is the lockout has turned a lot of people away. Like, a lot of the casual fans got turned away because of that shit.
I mean, people like what they like. I know, like, Joe, I don't think ever liked hockey.
No, he never did.
I don't think that's his.
No, and I get that. Like, hockey's never going to be the most popular sport in the country.
Me personally, like, I've always gone through phases with sports. I was always a Red Sox fan, and baseball, and then, you know, obviously hockey. When I was a kid, I was fucking all about hockey.
Well, you played when you were younger. Not seriously, but you played.
So I loved it.
And you still have a little bit of it. You and I have played pond hockey before. You can still move around on skates. You use my piece of shit like.
I just haven't.
Yeah. Well, we'll get you on skates.
I got into the Patriots, all that shit. So I just like.
Ed's now drooling all over you. Oh, that's right. He doesn't like the Patriots anymore because Brady's gone.
Oh, suck a dick, dude. They're still the team. I just had to watch 2 football teams. Stupid.
Such a shame they're not playing each other this year. Like, that seems like a missed opportunity. I thought the schedule was already out. Well, not the schedule, but the matchups were already out.
Fucking Super Bowl, my friend.
Oh yeah, dude. If the Patriots and the Bucks make the Super Bowl, fucking forget about it. It's the most watched Super Bowl, I think, in the history of football.
Most rigged Super Bowl. Football too.
Who do you think, if they rig it, who do they rig it for? They rig it for Brady?
Just to get them in there together.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
They've been against Brady since fucking day one.
Have they, though?
Had they not? Look at all the shit that motherfucker's been through.
Yeah, but is it him or is it the coach or is it the team? Because now that he's not on the team, is it both?
Is it them putting themselves in those situations?
Penalties galore, man. This thing is just everybody's fucking hooking penalties. I hate the hooking in these games. They look so stupid. They don't even look like hooking penalties. I mean, you can tell when you do them, but when you're watching it, you can't tell. Oh.
Another power play.
Yep. Ooh.
Save.
This might be a closer game than we thought. Did we all say Edmonton? We did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And I've been trying to get my wife to bring me another cocktail.
Have you been texting her?
I have.
I think she's on a Skype call with Julian.
She is.
Yeah, she is. She was earlier. So.
I don't care. The fucking phone is portable. I'm watching the game right now. I can't move.
Why not just get all the bottles and bring them in there and just... I told you to make a pitcher. Mai Tai pitcher, and just get a big straw and put it in the pitcher.
This bar that I used to go to in Dorchester is selling their friggin' like mixers and stuff in bottles. Awesome.
You mean like branded as them, or
takeout.
all the shit that they have because it's gonna go bad?
No, they're like still open doing takeout because it's a restaurant too.
Gotcha.
It's called Yellow Door Taqueria.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that place. I've never been there.
Awesome. It's a really cool place, and they've got great tacos. Expensive, but awesome. It's a really cool bar. Nice atmosphere, all that good shit.
You know, dude, I haven't been in a bar.
Kind of a hipster spot, but it's
fine.
really cool.
It's fine.
Setting. I like it.
Like some of those places. I haven't, throughout this whole like quarantine, stay at home, whatever thing, zombie apocalypse, The one thing I miss out the most was it canceled the NCAA tournament, which I could fucking care less about college basketball. But Higgins, I don't know if you've ever come out for it. Ed, I know you never have. We have a group of friends that every year for as long as I've known them, on day one of the first round, everybody goes out at lunchtime, and we go to the same bars and do essentially a shots game that our almost another goal, that our engineer friend over engineers, and we just sit at the bar literally until like midnight. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Did you ever come out and do that with us?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
They got canceled this year, and that's the one day a year where I'm like, it's okay, it's fine to get blackout drunk, because I drink, but I don't get like smashed. That's the one day a year where I'm like, fuck it, my shirt's coming off and I'm jumping over this bar. And it didn't happen this year. I didn't get to do it. So I will say, the day that this is just like, all right, it's an afterthought, everybody go outside, I'm probably just going to go to a bar and get fucking hammered.
I can't wait to go to a bar and have someone serve me.
Oh, I just get like a place with like good chicken wings. I'm going to spend all my money.
I'm going to tacos at Yellow Dog. Tacos, and fucking margaritas,
off the post.
Coronas.
Do you think so? We know that when this all came out, people stopped buying Corona because they're all, dude. Every single day. I don't know
how true that is. I heard that was a hoax.
I saw plenty of pictures of liquor stores that were out of almost everything, but still had like 2 pallets of Corona.
I don't know, maybe.
And the shit that I've seen from people, there are so many dumbass people in this goddamn world. People protesting a fucking virus. People that don't buy a beer because it's called Corona. People who thought that the coronavirus was a hoax because Clorox wipes have a label on them that say it kills the coronavirus. And they're like, oh my god, see, they knew it was going to happen. It's like, motherfuckers, the coronavirus was not invented.
That a coronavirus is like an actual thing.
Yeah, it's been around for a couple hundred years. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Virus, and there are different fucking types of that.
Correct.
COVID-19 is this one. SARS was another one.
Yep.
People are dumb as fuck.
Yep. Drives me nuts, man. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but oh my fucking god, just common sense. Ooh, is that offsides? No, what was that? Oh, I didn't even see it. I was looking at the puck. It was away from the puck, whatever it was.
4-minute power play? What?
A 4-minute power play would be a double minor, but why would it be? I didn't see the actual call on it.
I didn't even see a fucking penalty.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it was away from the play. It was away from the puck. I was looking at the puck. One thing I didn't notice, are they doing 4-minute penalties because of the high-speed time? No, they're not.
No, because it's...
Yeah, I don't know why that was a double minor. I've never seen a double minor tripping call. Usually that double minor is because of an injury. I mean, I guess, I know that...
Maybe he hurt the guy when he fucking tripped him.
Maybe, but I don't think that's...
It's so unrealistic.
Maybe there was something else. Maybe it was a slash. It wasn't. They didn't call it a trip, but he did give the tripping signal.
It was tripping, yeah.
That's weird. I know that being not a former ref, I'm still certified, but I haven't reffed in a while.
Can't you pause it and find out?
Well, there's no announcers. I'm not going to go back and look at it. We can look at it later if we want, but actually, I guess I can.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
We'll try. Let's
see.
Again, this is different than 19, so there's a action tracker. Can I go in and look at this? Penalties? Someone's watching this and screaming, no, this is how you do it. All events. Hey.
Is this live?
No, we're not live, but it's recorded. Yeah. Minor. Yeah, hooking, tripping, and tripping.
Tripping and
tripping. He gave him a double minor for tripping.
Maybe it's just a glitch.
Maybe. That's wild, though.
Game, EA Sports.
So I know that a ref can award a double minor for pretty much like anything egregious they want, but I don't know. That seems unrealistic if they built it into the algorithm to be like, yeah, every once in a while just throw a fucking double minor in there.
Yeah, might as well. It's part of the game, right?
Unless it was a sleuth foot.
It didn't look like it, but I still think tripping in these games are dumb because you can just like sneeze on someone and they call it tripping. There are so many penalties that they don't call in these games, and if there's 10 penalties in a game, 9 of them are tripping. And maybe it's just me and I fucking poke check constantly, so I just trip everybody, but it's very, very easy to trip people.
That's like what I do. I always get reach-in penalties on the fucking basketball game.
Yeah, because you're trying to swipe the ball constantly.
Trying to steal the ball.
There was that other thing, too, in this game, or at least one of the older versions of the game, that where they do giveaways and takeaway stats. And my giveaway stats were always like ridiculous. You know, you'd score like 200 goals in a season. You'd hold the puck constantly, but if you'd pass the puck and that pass got maybe not broken up but didn't go anywhere, or clearing the puck, that's what it was. If you cleared the puck or shot the puck down ice, it was considered a giveaway. And it was like, I get it. It's not. I understand it's a turnover, but it's a tactical fucking dump. It was just a dumb stat that they did. Just like, well, if it was on your stick and then somebody touched it after it touched your stick, then it's a giveaway.
Yeah.
It's like that's not really how that works. I mean, it could be how that works.
Changes possession.
It is, but in hockey, there are times where you give possession up to give up position on the ice, to either get a change or
The giveaway.
to chase the puck or anything. I was convinced that dumping the puck on a
ratings.
I guess, but
Giveaway stats.
I thought that the giveaway might have been affected also by dumping on the penalty kill. Because it's the exact same thing. You're on a penalty kill, you just shoot the puck down the ice, and it would, like, come up. So I was, like, doing things to test to see if it was, and it would come up. It was weird, because, like, every stat I had was perfect except for that one. And I was like, that's why. Ooh, in the bench. Take out the coach.
Right in the face.
That would have been
What
great...
are those ads? Are those ads on the shoulders?
On the shoulders? No. So Calgary has a flag on one of their shoulders instead of a logo, which I think is the province's
so they got
flag.
The logo on one and then the flag on the other.
Yeah. Yep. I think they have the Canadian flag on one and then the province, the Alberta flag on the other one, I think. Not a Canadian, but I know they're one of the teams that have that.
Look at the referee just jumping up and down.
Get out of the way! Get out of the
Wasn't anywhere
way!
near him.
I will say it was a thing that I didn't even notice that they brought refs back a couple years ago. There were a couple years where this game happened and the ref wasn't actually on the ice. Like, there was no actual ref. And then it would cut to, like, a ref giving a signal, but he wasn't actually on the ice.
Yeah.
But now they have a full four-man, like, team.
Shit, they should. It's realistic.
I'm waiting for the ref version, so you can be the ref.
Fuck would you want to be the ref? That's like watching simulated hockey games.
Hey, I work as a ref. I'll go put my stripes on right now, motherfucker.
I want the ref. I want to be a ref.
Somebody out there has probably created like a ref simulator game. They had to have.
Wow.
Had to have.
The levels of fucking boredom.
Dude, there's a video game called Goat Simulator. So that actually sold pretty well. Yeah, it's Goat Simulator.
You can simulate your life as a goat?
Yep. You just be a goat. You walk around a city, you blow stuff up, you walk into things, trip people. You're just a goat.
That's weird.
There's multiple versions of a very popular game called Farming Simulator, where you literally plant a field and then wait for it to grow and then harvest it and then sell it.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
I have it and have spent quite a few hours playing it on planes.
I used to play Sims when I was younger.
Kind of the same idea.
Yeah, it's a different, like, my Amanda, she used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon.
The Tycoon games are really cool. I do like the Tycoon games.
I thought it was awesome because you could, like, make a roller coaster that would, like, kill people. Shit was so fucked up, dude.
I never played the roller coaster one. Hey, there's a tie game.
Nice.
Johnny Hockey. Little tiny Johnny Hockey with a goal. I never played Roller Coaster Tycoon, but Lemonade Tycoon, the old school Lemonade Tycoon on a flip phone. Dude, I used to spend hours, playing that.
The only fucking games I played on a flip phone was Snake.
Snake was the brick phones, man. The old Nokia.
Oh, yeah, the Nokia. Yeah, I don't really remember.
I had the Nokia blue screen phone when, like, they changed from green to blue, and they're like, oh, shit, you have the new one.
Wow.
Remember that? Yeah.
No. I was green screen only, and then I, started getting nice phones.
That means you got hand-me-downs, man. You're a couple years younger than we are.
I had one of the first gen Nokia green screens.
Did you?
Yeah.
I had, I think the blue one was the first one I had, because at that point in my life I didn't have a cell phone.
Yeah, I had the blue one. Or was it black?
My phone, it was a silver and blue phone with a blue screen.
Yeah.
All right, I need a cocktail. She's not delivering. I'll be right back.
Cock it up, bro. Tie game.
I'm about to go medicate myself.
Oh, you guys are gonna leave me alone to talk to a camera?
No, I'll wait till Ed comes back.
Ed, go cock it up. You cocksmith, you. Oh, he shut his camera off too.
Yeah, he did.
Oh man. I will say, I said this last episode too, that the back and forth in this is better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's actually, that's kind of realistic.
I thought it was going to be so bad that it was like every game would have 20 goals in it, or
Yeah.
like the moments and momentum seem to swing a little bit. I don't know if they've worked on that or it's just kind of the nature of playing. Lots of dumb turnovers that wouldn't happen, but
Like that interception right there was a little, I don't know.
that would in real life that player would get a seat.
The puck handling is a little bit too, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's like glues to the sticks.
Yeah, a little bit.
Whereas it doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah, because they don't turn the stick lateral to like push the puck. It just like is stuck to it. But like a high slot pass like that's just a turnover right in front of him, like 3 feet away from him, and he cleanly just picks it up and skates away. That player would get benched in real life. Like a pro player wouldn't keep fucking playing if he did that. And it happens all the fucking time. The turnovers are like really blatant. Like that at least was a little poke check. Also, probably not enough hitting. I mean, and I guess that's, I wonder how much the actual league has influence over something like this.
I mean,
because EA pays for the rights to use the logos and the names.
Licensed.
Right. But do you think the league actually has like a say of, hey, we want you to downplay fighting this year or not?
And
that's part of the license agreement?
Possibly, but that could just be the developer.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Hey.
Look at that. I come back, they score.
Yep. Keeping it, so it's been back and forth. It was 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2.
So I guess Laura called Joel to get a cocktail. So.
Oh, she is making one?
Yeah,
huh.
Apparently it's been taking forever.
Is she still talking to Jillian?
And Joel, yeah.
Oh, Joel.
Did call a tender friend to figure out how to make a cocktail.
This is the same Joel we talked about last game where you and I got boxes of booze. I need to come up with a good bar design because our bar is way too small. When I say bar, I mean like shelf system.
Yeah, you guys. We just took a bookcase and turned it on inside.
Yeah, I want to make one. I'm stuck at home and have a bunch of wood. I need a new table saw. I have everything but a table and a bandsaw.
This quarantine, Nick.
Huh?
Nothing. I was just trying to make a terrible joke about how you said you're stuck at home with wood.
I am. All day, every day. Only one person to take care of it. Me.
Your wife's you.
Me.
Two?
We're not married yet.
It's true. I mean, you own a house, so you might as well be, but... She can still back down.
Higgins will be back. You can leave your camera on. It doesn't matter. I did start building furniture, man. Didn't I send you the picture of the rack thing that I built?
No.
I thought I did. I thought it was in the group text. All right, so 3-2, end of the second. Let's see how this wraps up. We're still looking pretty good. They're out shooting them, out hitting them. Possession's way up. Face-offs are more equal than they were earlier. It's a pretty equal game. I'm liking it. However, this is it though. Edmonton wins, and they're the first team to move on.
So this is first round, right?
First round, yeah. Edmonton's up 3-1. We'll go back and look before we end because we really didn't do that last time. We did it real quick. Obviously, we know St. Louis and Nashville are 3-2. I think the Bruins and Columbus are 3-2. I think the Bruins are up in that one. And I'll have to look at the other one. I don't really remember. Ed, Darth Vader's back. Oh, it went away. I don't know what it is. Somebody's hacking into our Skype call here. McJesus.
Breathing heavy.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have our emoticons on here. We'll change it up from Skype. Maybe we'll go back to Zoom. Maybe I will pay for it.
Miss those tips.
I can post that picture if you want to. Another hooking call. Shocking to me you have Lucic on the power play. I mean, I know that's a real thing. He does play on the power play, but it's just that.
The kid fucking claps bombs, dude.
He doesn't have that strong of a slap shot. He's got a strong right hook, though. Or left hook, I guess. Ba-da-da-da. Oh. Darth Vader's back. He's getting angry you don't have a cocktail.
Dude, this is ridiculous. How long does this take? This is the worst bar ever.
The bartenders are nice looking, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Like, I think I might be able to bang her later tonight, but...
You get no shot. She has to be nice to you. She's bringing you a drink. You got to tip her.
I mean, at this point, it's going to end up being a hate fucking.
Jesus Christ. Didn't capitalize. Oh, do we got time left on the power play? Oh, I guess we do. Yeah, 30 seconds. 33 seconds. Higgins, I can hear you rolling, whatever you're rolling. What is that? Oh, popcorn. Is that weed popcorn? Did they make that?
What?
Has somebody created weed popcorn yet?
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Have they?
Just put weed butter on it.
Right, that's what I'm saying though. Does anybody sell it? I think we just start.
Probably in California and other states that have been legal for a while. Massachusetts sucks, so I doubt it.
This election around here has been okay. I don't like chocolate, so I'm limited on what I got. But
yeah, I know. I gotta start doing edibles, but
I just don't smoke anything. And I didn't smoke weed as a kid, and I've never smoked cigarettes before. I think I've smoked a cigar like maybe 10 times in my life. That's it.
Cigarettes are fucking gross.
They are.
So is dip.
Oh, dude. Mike does it a decent amount. Enough that I've noticed it.
Did somebody do it on the bachelor party?
It would have been either Mike or maybe Joe. Joel wouldn't have. Bill wouldn't have.
It was me.
Yeah, Ed. Have you ever dipped before, Ed?
Just my nuts.
I was gonna say, I couldn't see you doing that. I couldn't fucking do it.
I did it for a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, it was awful.
Well, you were smoking cigarettes pretty regularly, weren't you?
Yeah, but that lasted for like a few months, and then tobacco just makes me sick overall.
You smoked cigarettes for a few months?
Yeah, it wasn't very long.
Was it not? I always thought you did occasionally.
In the band together, because I used to try and like smoke a cigarette while we were playing songs like Eddie Van Halen.
Because you thought you were fucking cool.
So stupid.
Well, Stevie was smoking a shitload at that point, and I think Anthony was too.
Yeah,
right?
Stevie did smoke it back then. That's right.
He was like up to like more than a pack a day, I think, at one point he told us, and we were all like, seriously? And he was like, yeah, I gotta fucking quit.
It's weird. Because I don't, like, he stopped, and for years, I haven't ever seen him smoke.
Yeah.
What he did
It was a good little glitch. Did anybody see that? Did you guys catch that?
No.
Skating next to he was stuck next to the net, and he was just fucking seizuring out. Yeah, man, I never did. I've never smoked anything. I mean, I think I've smoked weed like, 10 times in my life. I've smoked a cigar maybe 10 times in my life. That's about it. I've never actually smoked a cigarette before. I have no desire to. So when it was like using something for like a sleep aid, which is all I really use it for, I just take like incredibly low doses. Oh, that might have put it away. That might have put it away.
Is that 4 now? Or?
That's 4-2, yeah. That's the first little step up from 1 goal. The celebrations get a little bit more real when it's a clinching game. It's a little bit more realistic.
2K does a good job with that,
yeah.
Like in the NBA playoffs.
Yeah, changing it up.
Yeah, like the celebrations in the playoffs are just more exciting.
Oh, just over the pad. Nice little tip.
Actually, like all the clinching games, it's like obviously the final is unique, but
I had 1 year playing hockey that I had a bunch of goals that way because there was a kid that I played with that played for Union when they won the national championship. He was Connor Shearer's line mate, I think either just before he went to Union, or maybe after that when they were in UMass, I think. And I would just stand near the net, and the kid would just I could hold it in the air, and he would hit my stick. It was insane. I was not good enough to be playing with him, but it was fucking great.
Is that dude related to Keith Tkachuk?
I think it is. I can look that up. I don't know if it's his kid or his nephew. Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk. Is he related to Keith Tkachuk? Oh wait, is that Brady Tkachuk? I got another one. I think this is over. I think we can mark it.
Bring us.
Mark it over. So Brady Tkachuk, his father was Keith Tkachuk, but is Brady Tkachuk the one that is... Oh, I'm an idiot. That's Matthew Tkachuk. Yeah, it is. So that is... Brady Tkachuk is this guy's brother. I'm an
What's
idiot.
in that?
This is a Sazerac.
Sazerac. Little rye.
Got a absinthe rinse.
Hate that shit.
And
I like rye, though.
some other shit.
Rye.
Simple syrup, rye. I don't know what else goes in a Sazerac besides that. Maybe some bitters.
A little bit of wife lovin'. Made with love.
Mm.
Man, they just opened it up at the end here. Now they're just fucking tooling on them.
Little coochie sweat.
But yes, to finish that statement and to answer your question, that is not Brady Tkachuk. That is Matthew Tkachuk. And yes, Brady Tkachuk and Matthew Tkachuk are brothers. And yes, they are Keith's kids.
And yes, they are both ugly as fuck.
Oh. That's a trip. Yep, they're going to get another trip and call. Wow, this one opened up after a close first 2 periods. Calgary's got to score 1. They got to survive this and score 1 immediately after. It's over.
Getting sloppy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a legitimate trip.
Yeah, that one is the first one I've seen. I was like, okay, yeah, he reached out for that one. Darth Vader's back.
Don't know what to tell you.
It comes and goes. I don't know what it is. It's very faint. It's not really loud.
I don't hear.
Well, yeah, it's coming from you somehow.
No, I don't believe it.
You're like, do you have a patient on a respirator in your house?
Yes.
You need to donate that respirator to a hospital, my friend.
Clearly not. My patient's using it. Gonna start selling some masks soon.
I haven't. So I've been out once since the mask thing started. I went and bought a bunch of stuff at an auto parts store for my car, and then stopped actually at the dispensary, and then at the grocery store because it was the day I was allowed to go. And that was a couple weeks ago, and I haven't left since. And I wore this like goofy mask because obviously Laura brought us masks, but my head's too fucking massive because I'm now on camera and everyone can see it. So it didn't fit my head. So Jillian had this other one, so I wore that, and it was like had dogs all over it. The screen goes dark here. And so I wore that, and then realized, oh, I have ski masks. I could just wear my ski mask. And then it was like, well, my ski masks are black, so now I'm going into stores with like a fucking black ski mask and a hat on. And I was like, this is weird as shit.
I've been wearing fucking bandanas over my face, so I don't feel bad.
Are you going anywhere other than work, though?
The dispensary and the store.
Gotcha. Not like every day, though.
No, dude, I've been fucking... I've just been buying food that I can freeze.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And buying a bunch of it and fucking just doing that. I got a bunch of shit in the freezer. And then, like, I try to go, like, every, like, other week to get... And I'll, like, buy, like, 2 things of eggs. To try and last me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, when I can get a grocery order, I always try to get fresh produce, but I always buy frozen veggies too. So
yeah,
you know, it comes to a point where I can't get fresh produce. At least I can still get vegetables.
I bought a ton of vegetables and just threw them in the freezer, and fruits too.
Yeah, if this was later in the year, I mean, obviously we have a massive garden here, which I think there are onions coming up of right now, and then rhubarb, and then our herb garden has a bunch of stuff coming out of it, but we haven't planted anything because usually we do it in the upcoming weeks. And we tried to do starters on our own, and you plant from seed and you do it inside the house. We don't have a really good setup for that. It kind of worked, but I could build a better setup for it. And I wanted to build some more things for the garden, but it's like the number one thing to me isn't like, I realize for everybody else it's like the grocery store, the liquor store, things that people would normally go to. Because of what Jillian does for work, she works in the food industry, we generally don't have to worry about that too much. Plus, we've already gotten regular food deliveries. That's just something we do. You know, we have a meat share, and we get other things delivered to the house, and we just always have. So it's not, like, us going to the supermarket is not a very common thing. You know, occasionally, it's like the small stuff that you can't get. I want, like, fucking popcorn or whatever. We go to the supermarket. That's pretty much all we go for. For me, it's the hardware store. Like, I get this project, or I want to finish this, or I want to build that, or I have a good idea. I could fix this thing, but I need this bracket, or I need... Like, we have the first local case that was announced was at the lumber yard that's literally less than a mile from the house. And I used to go there all the time. And they knew me because I'd bring my car. I don't know if I've ever told everybody. We do have a video out of my car. I have a Mini. I can't fit fucking 8-foot lumber in a goddamn Mini. So I'd go and have them cut it in half and throw it in my car. And that would get me through whatever project I was working on or whatever I was building or trying to build or whatnot. And I have a bunch of scrap wood because of it, and that's what I actually built a rack out of scrap wood. I built the sim rig stuff out of scrap wood, so that's just stuff that's lying around the house. But when I need something specific, like, it just seems irresponsible to go to fucking Home Depot to get, like, a bracket. You know what I mean? So I did it once. I ordered a bunch of stuff online and then picked it up, but that was it. How's that not offsides? Oh, his hand was up.
Yeah, too many men, looked like.
It's all the orange playing tricks on your eyes. They're getting desperate here. I'm seeing a little bit of actual desperation. Maybe this computer thing is not half bad. Because this will be the first actual team out of the playoffs that we've seen so far, since it's only the second game.
You bastard. Shoot the fucking puck. I'm just going to pass it for the next 3 minutes.
They're getting that opening, man. Yeah, there's a couple of shots they probably should have taken, though, with 3 minutes left.
Good dumb. They do plays that actually make sense.
Yeah. Better than when you're playing them.
I think they would probably like that kind of stuff where the developers and like maybe some like coaches, must have some sort of obviously like advisor that works, that like knows the sport, to work with the developers to get shit
Oh.
like that.
Oh, and then we got 2 minutes left and a power play for the team. Yeah, they're too far down. Doesn't matter. But no, because they definitely do. I don't know what level. I know you haven't played a hockey game in a while, but there is hey, just in time.
Begin.
For what, gay stuff?
The game's almost over. I do have to let you know the cameras are being recorded. So don't whip it out. If you whip it out, I gotta blur it, so don't whip it out because it's just more work for me.
Oh, come on. Just let me pull it out. Come on.
Oh shit! He
Wow,
scored.
he does. So clinching game, Mike. You're missing it. Edmonton's up 5-3, but it was a close game up until like the last 10 minutes.
Ah.
2.5 minutes to go. They just got Calgary just got a power play and scored, but they're still down 2 with 2.5 to go.
Oh, that's cute.
We all picked Edmonton before the game. You don't count though because you weren't here.
Yeah.
I picked Calgary.
Well, you're about to lose.
That's okay. Oh, look at that. Best goalie in the game right there.
Shut it down. Oh man, this has actually been a decent game. Unlike the last one, this has been a decent game.
Ooh. Best good pass.
So we were talking about this earlier. You missed it. It looked like that was offsides. Ooh!
Oh my
Wow.
god! Holy shit!
All right, I might have spoke too soon. Fuck. Choking.
I'm pretty smart.
Mike, do you think that there's any shot whatsoever, that in any of these games that we do this, that a fight breaks out?
What do you mean?
Like a fight, two players fight. It's built into the game, so you could do it.
In a computer simulated thing?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not. And do you think that the league... I know that this is licensed by the league, right? They have to pay for the license. Do you think part of that license is the league has any say as what they do in the game?
I think so.
Kind of.
You think so? Maybe?
Yeah.
Like
I
Nick
was-
said
'cause,
earlier,
they are trying
do they
to
have a
push-
say in
They're trying to push fighting out of the game anyway.
Right,
So
yeah.
I think that they have a say in whether or not there should be a ton of it or not.
1 minute.
I know that you can make it so there are a lot of fighting, but
Yeah, you
even
can,
if
but you
play
have
like
to
a normal game. Like there's no fighting really.
That's a good point. So typically, it's been years since I've played this game and just played like, I play the guy at the puck. I usually play, what's it called, Be a Pro, when you're one player and you lock that player in, and if you don't have the puck, you play away from the puck. And you can call for passes or whatnot. I don't ever remember in the years and years that I've played this, we're going back to like the early 2000s, maybe even the 90s, but I'm not going to cut those off because I don't remember. I don't ever remember a fight breaking out that I wasn't involved in.
Yeah, you cannot like. The biggest difference in this game from past games is like after the whistle, it immediately almost goes to the face-off. They don't let you do any after the whistle stuff anymore.
I remember they used to. And nothing would happen.
The NHL probably had a big say in doing that.
Maybe. But they used to let you do that and nothing would happen, so you could just skate around and clean people out. And then in the past,
that used to be the best part of the game.
Right, but even like 2 or 3 years ago, what they did was you could still do it, but if you did it at all and penalties were on, you would instantly get a penalty. There it is. That's the end. They survived.
That was a nice little comeback.
But it was a close game too. I know that they were. What was it? 5-2. They got to 4-2, 5-2. But
it was 5-4 at the end, though.
Right, but other than those 2 or 3 goals that Edmonton had in a row, it was a close game the whole time. So, Digital Nick Jesus with his creepy. That face looks identical because he's so robotic looking in real life. That's it. First team out of the playoffs. First team on to the second round. The Battle of Alberta is over.
Nice.
So does Digital Lucic hang it up, or does he come back next year? I don't even know what his contract's at.
He comes back.
Someone will pay him.
Yeah, he's gonna get fucking money. He can still play. He can still play in the NHL. He's gonna keep playing. When they decide not to give him money, is when he won't play anymore.
There it is. Calgary is out.
Woo!
A lot of face-offs ended up being even. Calgary was up like 8-1 at the beginning of the game, but Edmonton came back. The only power play goal was that one there that started that comeback that fell short.
Nice.
All right, well, let's finish this one up. Let's go back to our.
Let's watch a real fucking team here.
Let's go back to our regular screen here. Well, we'll end this. Maybe we'll take a break in between. Maybe we won't, and we can start up another one. I want to restart this camera and do some other stuff. Because this is just about an hour, so this is recording is just a little over an hour. So here's where we're at. Mike, you missed some of these matchups earlier. So Edmonton is the first to move on to the semifinals. They will face the winner of Vegas-Winnipeg, which Vegas is up 3-2. We saw Nashville and St. Louis last time. It looks like the Avs are up 3-1 on Dallas. The Bruins are up 3-2. Toronto and Tampa are tied. Carolina's up 3-2 on Washington. Jesus Christ, this video game shouldn't be that accurate, should it? And then the Battle of Pittsburgh's tied too. Cool.
I mean, the Battle of Pennsylvania.
That's what I meant. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia,
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
welcome.
It's all the same fucking P word.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm the smartest man alive.
All right, well, that wrap of this game up. Stay tuned. We'll have more games. Next one coming out soon.
Woo!
Bye.